Have you ever felt stuck? Like your goals, dreams, or even your daily habits are just slightly out of reach? It's easy to feel overwhelmed or unmotivated when it comes to changing your behavior. But here's the truth. The power to change is already within you. Today, we'll uncover how to ignite that spark and motivate yourself to create lasting transformation. Stay with me for this journey, and by the end of this video, you'll have actionable steps to take control of your life. If you find value in this content, please support my channel by liking this video, subscribing, and turning on notifications. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wanted to change a habit? Maybe it's snacking less, working out more, or spending less time on your phone. Or maybe you've tried to encourage someone else, your child, partner, or even a friend, to adopt healthier behaviors. If so, you know how frustrating it can feel when nothing seems to work. But what if I told you there's a better way? We often believe that warnings and threats, telling ourselves and others about the negative consequences of our actions, will push us to change. Think about it. If you want to stop snacking, you might say to yourself, "Beware, you'll gain weight." If it's your child, you might warn, "Smoking kills. Don't even think about it." Sound familiar? This approach seems logical, but science tells us otherwise. Research shows that warnings have a surprisingly limited impact on behavior. For instance, graphic images on cigarette packs often fail to deter smoking. In fact, studies reveal that these warnings can sometimes backfire, making people feel so overwhelmed that they actually deprioritize quitting. Why does this happen? Because fear shuts us down. Think about animals. When they're scared, they freeze or flee. Humans aren't much different. When we're bombarded with negative information, our instinct is to either rationalize it, "My grandpa smoked and lived to 90, or avoid it altogether. This explains why people check their investment portfolios more frequently when the stock market is up, but avoid them entirely when it's down, until it's too late. Why change feels hard? Let's start by understanding why change feels so difficult. Our brains are wired to seek comfort. When we attempt to step outside of our usual routines, it triggers resistance, a survival mechanism. But here's the thing. Discomfort is the price of growth. Recognizing this is the first step. Ask yourself, what's holding you back? Is it fear of failure, lack of direction, or perhaps the goals you've set seem too overwhelming? Identifying these barriers allows you to confront them head-on. Define your why. Motivation starts with purpose. Why do you want to change? Is it to improve your health, strengthen relationships, or achieve career success? Write it down. Visualize it. When you connect deeply with your why, you create a foundation that keeps you going even when the initial excitement fades. Here's a quick exercise. Take a moment right now and write down one reason why you want to make a specific change in your life. It could be as simple as, "I want to feel more confident," or "I want to live longer for my family." Keep this reason visible, where you'll see it every day. Break it down. Big changes can feel overwhelming. That's why the key is to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Imagine you're building a house. You don't start with the roof. You lay one brick at a time. Set micro goals. For example, if your goal is to exercise regularly, start with 5 minutes a day. Celebrate that win, then build on it. Momentum is your greatest ally. The power of habits. Motivation gets you started, but habits keep you going. Studies show it takes, on average, 66 days to form a new habit. That's just over 2 months of consistency. Create systems that support your goals. Set reminders. Use habit trackers and reward yourself for sticking to them. Here's a golden tip. Stack your new habit onto an existing one. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, use that moment to also drink a glass of water or affirm your daily goals. Visualize your success. Visualization is a powerful tool. Close your eyes and picture the person you want to become. What does your ideal day look like? How do you feel? The clearer this image, the more it motivates your subconscious mind to align your actions with that vision. Take a few moments every day to reflect on this vision. It's like setting a GPS for your mind. Embrace failure as feedback. A failure isn't the end, it's a stepping stone. Every successful person you admire has faced setbacks. Instead of fearing failure, use it as feedback. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I adjust my approach? Remember, progress isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment shapes your behavior. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Join communities, whether online or offline, that share your goals. Limit exposure to negativity. And if you need daily doses of inspiration, this channel is here to support you. Take action today. The best time to start is now. It doesn't have to be perfect. Start small, but start. Action breeds motivation, not the other way around. By taking one step today, you're proving to yourself that change is possible. The good news, there's a better way. Instead of focusing on fear, we can harness three powerful principles that inspire action and foster lasting change: social incentives, immediate rewards, and progress monitoring. Let's break these down and explore how you can use them in your own life. 1. Social incentives, the power of community. We are social creatures. What others do and what we think they expect from us has a profound impact on our behavior. Here's an example. In the UK, tax compliance improved by 15% when the government added a simple line to reminder letters. 9 out of 10 people pay their taxes on time. This small change brought billions into the treasury because it tapped into people's desire to conform to social norms. How can you apply this? Surround yourself with people who embody the habits you want to adopt. Join a fitness group, follow inspiring creators, or team up with an accountability buddy. When you see others making progress, you'll be motivated to do the same, and maybe even outperform them. 2. Immediate rewards. Make progress tangible. We value rewards we can see and feel, now far more than those we might experience in the distant future. That's why hospitals that installed electronic boards to show real-time hand-washing compliance saw rates soar from 10% to 90%. The immediate satisfaction of watching the numbers climb motivated staff to keep improving. To change your habits, create small, immediate rewards for yourself. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. Maybe it's treating yourself to a favorite song after a workout, or giving yourself a gold star in a habit tracker. These small rewards add up and make positive behaviors stick. 3. Progress monitoring. Highlight the wins. Our brains are wired to focus on progress, not decline. A study found that even a simple smiley face on an electricity bill, showing that a household was doing better than average, motivated people to reduce their energy use further. Why? Because it celebrated progress, giving people a sense of accomplishment and control. When trying to change your own behavior, don't dwell on how far you have to go. Instead, focus on how far you've already come. Use a journal or app to track your achievements and watch your progress grow, like leveling up in a game. For others, Highlight the benefits of their efforts instead of just pointing out the negatives. Instead of saying, "If you don't quit smoking, you'll get sick," try saying, "If you quit smoking, you'll breathe better and have more energy." Let's reimagine the way we approach change. Instead of pressuring ourselves or others with fear, guilt, or worst-case scenarios, why not tap into something far more powerful? Let's awaken our natural human desire to grow, to connect meaningfully with others, and to feel genuinely rewarded for our efforts. By embracing tools like social incentives, where support and encouragement from others keep us accountable, or immediate rewards, which provide little moments of joy and validation along the way, we can make change not only attainable, but truly enjoyable. When we take these steps, we set off a beautiful ripple effect of positivity, not just in our own lives, but in the lives of those around us. Change inspires change. So, the next time you find yourself striving to break an old habit or introduce a new one, or even trying to inspire someone else to take that leap, remember this: fear paralyzes, but progress fuels action. Motivation flourishes when we focus on what's possible, not on what we fear might happen. Change is not an end goal. It's a living, breathing process, a journey that unfolds with every small step you take. It's about showing up for yourself each day, even when it feels hard, and believing in the power of consistent action. If this video resonated with you, if it inspired you to take even a small step forward, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Every interaction, small, it matters, and we're here to cheer you on. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep striving for greatness, keep pushing for growth, and always remember this: the best version of you is already within you, waiting to shine through. You've got this. Let's grow together.